The government rejects to use their own data. The supplement brand Grenade rolled up in an orange tank into Parliament Square, and police arrested a gym owner who refuses to close his gym and fined its members who were there after the lockdown measure ban being placed. Hi, I'm Coach G, and these are the gym news around the UK's second national lockdown. Just after the announcement on last Saturday, UkActive issued the following statement. Our sector is essential to the battle with COVID-19, directly supporting the national health, well-being and resilience. Local community health service, including gyms and leisure centers, should be accessible even with tightened restrictions. Loss of access to these facilities will damage activity levels significantly, as proven by the recent Sports England analysis that showed a significant drop in activity levels in the first lockdown. This announcement is also deeply disappointing due to the track record of safety and hygiene that the sector has sustained in response to the challenges COVID-19. From over 1,900 facilities and 5 million visits in the week of 5th to 11th of October, just 156 customers reported attending a facility before being confirmed positive with COVID-19. This indicates an incidence rate of 2.88 cases per 100,000 visits, whereas the UK case rate in the general population, as reported by the government for 5th to 11th October, was 150 cases per 100,000 people. Furthermore, the data collected for the UK across the whole period since reopening, measured from the 25th of July to 11th of October, shows the sites have seen more than 45 million visits with an overall rate of 0.99 cases per 100,000 visits. We also know that almost 40% of the reported cases came from the educational system and only 1% from gyms. Yet, gyms has to shut, but the schools can stay open. Julia Hartley on TalkRadio asked some serious questions to Robert Jenrick, Secretary of State for Housing, Communities and Local Government.
Okay. You are aware that when the Prime Minister on Saturday night told us that 4,000 people a day could die as a result of one of the predictions that had been seen, that Cambridge University computer modelling has already been completely debunked and was debunked on Sunday night. It was not only 3 weeks old and has since been updated with far, far lower numbers, but that model itself predicted that we would, by the weekend, have had 1,000 deaths a day. We're on roughly 250 deaths a day on average. So nothing like the numbers that were predicted. Do you think that we should be going into a lockdown costing, billions to the economy, probably millions of jobs, tens of thousands of businesses, affecting people's freedoms, probably in the long run, as the World Health Organization has said, not save any lives in the long run? And we're doing that, A, without any impact assessment on the costs of that, and B, based on computer modelling that we already know is wrong.
That advice could have done otherwise than the Prime Minister's done and suggest that we're going to take further tough national measures for a limited period.
No, I would argue that a responsible Prime Minister would check with the actual data, which shows that infection rates in all of the areas which you are talking about are actually either slowing, level, or are going down.
No, in some of the places,
yes.
Some of the places that you're referring to, the number of cases has plateaued. That's as a result of the measures that have already been taken. That's a good thing.
Let's talk about Liverpool then, because cases overall, this is official figures. I'm not making this up. It's not a matter of opinion. Official figures show cases overall peaked a week before the Tier 3 restrictions were imposed on the 14th of October. They have dropped steadily ever since. There's no noticeable drop-off after Tier 3 was introduced. And if you mention the age breakdown, there has actually been a significant fall-off in the 60 to 69-year-old age group, and the median age in ICU currently is 61. So there's the cases in over 60s are that drives admissions to hospitals. Those are the people who have to worry about getting sick, getting very sick, and then possibly dying. And cases in over 60s have actually gone down in the last 3 weeks. So those are the official figures from the NHS, and you're telling me, no, those cases are on the up.
Well, what we're discussing today, Julia, is that in Liverpool, we're going to be introducing mass testing, which will help to take forward the efforts that have been going on, I think with great success.
Are you going to address my question, sir?
Well, I'm not sure what figures you're quoting.
You're not sure what figures I'm quoting. Well, I can send them to you afterwards. They're from the website coronavirus.data.gov.uk, the official government figures on coronavirus. I don't know if you're going to count those as trustworthy or not. The official figures tell you that the infection rate is going down, admissions to hospitals are going down, over 60s admissions to hospitals are going down, and they were going down before you even had tier 3 in Liverpool, and they're still going down now. And you've just told me, no, they're going up, and that's why we need to have a lockdown. I'm telling you, if the reason why you think we need a lockdown is because infections are going up, you're wrong.
The government constantly ignoring its own data, manipulating the numbers, and fearmongering the nation and lead UK into recession. People are angry, many businesses facing bankruptcy. This can easily escalate into riots, and Grenade might just do the first step to raise attention to a serious issue. In a letter to Prime Minister Boris Johnson yesterday, Grenade urged the government to reconsider its position on gyms and leisure centres, insisting that they are safe and essential to people's well-being. Quote, with fitness well documented for its restorative effects in reducing stress, anxiety and depression, it's imperative that people can continue to exercise regularly over the winter months. I definitely think this is the way forward. Gyms are not just leisure facilities. Gyms are essentials, especially in winter months. Lifting weights will increase your bone density, your muscle mass, your cardiovascular endurance. It's also a safe way to improve your lung capacity, which can be crucial if you catch a respiratory virus. After the lockdown, some gym owners refused to close this gym, and police had to go out and arrest the gym owner, fine the gym members and the staff. I don't think this is the best way forward. If you're a gym owner, they have to be very careful. It's totally different than the local lockdown. Law is not on their side this time, so have to be careful. I think the best way is to share the data, support the ones who is speaking for our sectors like Nick on Instagram, Grenade, the supplement brand, and many others. And if you want to support this channel, you can do it by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribe. It means a lot. I'll be back tomorrow. Train complete. Train complete.